ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's your host, Sauce McKenzie, man. Follow me on all socials at Concrete Genius Pod, man. Pardon me, but you know what it is by now. Hey, man, what's happening? It's Happy Friday, man. Hope everybody living a jubilant life, positive life. I feel a lot better. I was kind of sick. I'm bouncing back. I was on my swag. RIP to my cousin Denise. I miss her. Let's get into the episode. Now, I was wondering today, right? First of all, I got a call from my cousin. Right? Shout out my cousin D-Nice, man. I love you, right? And it was weird because he was like, yo, I'm at a hotel and this black girl is mean to me for no reason, right? And I'm being as kind as I can be. And if that was the case and she was just having a bad day, it would be cool, right? But then 4 or 5 white men come up right after him and she just cheesing, showing every crooked tooth in her mouth. And then another black person come up and now she bitter again. So it made me question, why don't we smile at each other as a people, right? Why don't we show each other more courtesy as black people? What allowed us to be so mean and evil to each other? What was it in our society or in our history that makes us so nasty to someone that looks like us? But we instantly go into shoe shine, hopping bob mode whenever a white person or an Asian person or a Hispanic person comes around. But let us see a black person that we don't feel some type of connection to, or we don't crack a joke and make you smile, then you instantly go into self-defense mode. And this ain't just women, this is black people in general. Because I get that a lot. And I am literally one of the most respectful people I know. That's just the way I grew up. I'm big, so I don't like altercations. And I also been to prison, so I know how respect can go a long way the way you treat people. So I'm very respectful to people of all races. But when you black and you come to me, I make sure I'm nice to you because I know how hard it is to navigate in this world as a black person. So why are we so nasty to each other in customer service, on the internet, when we disagree, when we talk about our women, when we talk about our men? And we have all these ignorant podcasts and shows that perpetuate ignorance and disrespect towards each other. All these relationship shows, all these men hating shows, all these women hating shows. It's so profitable because self-esteem is so low in the black community, you can highlight attacks on the people we supposed to be protecting. Black men, we supposed to be here to protect black women. Black women, we supposed to be here, y'all supposed to be here to nurture and also protect black men. And don't tell me it's trauma from slavery, right? I ain't buying that. Who the fuck is calling me on WhatsApp? Fuck, bro. Don't tell me it's trauma from slavery, man. I'm not buying that, cuz. Because you know why I'm not buying that? I was alive in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. And I remember before crack cocaine, well, the 80s, not going to count the 90s, but before crack cocaine, how nice we were to black people. Did we have our problems? Of course. It was altercations, stabbing, shootings. Of course. There's always going to be Leroy at the pool hall getting killed or something, or Bob fucking, Shirley, and Shirley married to James, so James killed Bob. Like, that's life regardless of race or color, right? But in everyday habitation, black people were kind and considerate to each other. See, I'm old enough to remember that. I told y'all your elders become your Bible. And right now, this is chapter John, verse 6, the book of John, right? But I digress. Yeah, so we used to be nice to each other. We used to smile. Hey, how you doing? How your day going? Oh, what's wrong? Like, we used to look out for each other. I told y'all, my great-grandmother, my daddy's grandmother, she was the first black woman in the state of Tennessee to own her own business. We used to loan out materials to people in the community. So I've never had the mindset of not protecting my own. And yet, until recently, has it got me in trouble. And I wonder why we're so hateful. What shifted, right? Because slavery would be something we can blame if I hadn't saw this before. What shifted in our hearts and in our minds to have less of a compassion to each other, to be nice to each other? I'll give you a few examples. I'll give you a few reasons why. The first reason why is mass integration made us feel like a lot of us were better than the rest of us. The proximity to white education, white neighborhoods started of a mechanism of certain blacks feeling superior, looking down on people. Now, we've always had the bourgeois, Jack and Jill niggas, but they was really never no factor. They was more behind the scenes, the boule niggas and shit like that. But integration started affecting the everyday niggas in the trenches that used to be kind to each other. So it started making people who didn't integrate defensive because they patted a couple of us on the head and said, you good. That's one. Two is the music, right? When I was a kid, of course, we had gangster music, gangster rap. You had some shit to tell you how to get out. You had NWA and Ghetto Boys, Mind of a Lunatic, Read These Nikes. You know, I was with all that gangster shit, man. I love that shit. But I also had po-righteous teachers, man. You know, I had Big Daddy Kane, man, making songs like Young, Black, and Gifted. You know what I mean? I had Sounds of Blackness. Don't hang your head to the sky. Be optimistic. Soul to soul. Keep on moving. X-Clan. KRS-One, we had teachers in hip-hop, man. We had mathematics and pride, black pride, knowledge of self in hip-hop. So we had alternatives. You could get your gangster music. You could get your dance music. But you could also get your knowledge on the radio, and we party to it all. I grew up in the era of the proud Asiatic black man, the era of death certificate, where we were told what the strategy was. The knowledge was right there at our fingertips, and we didn't share our knowledge with nobody but us. The music was our baby. So we were segregated amongst each other more. We went to school each other more. And when I say segregated, I'm talking about from 0 to 18. Because those are your incubator years to shape you. And once the integration came and we had our music started getting away from us. They saw the profitability of the NWAs and the Chronics, the Dr. Dre's, the Easy E's. The white kids in middle America started taking a liking to our music. And to the people that run the music business, it was all about the dollar. So they said, let's get this positive shit off the radio. We don't need niggas united. We need niggas shooting, killing, pimping, and selling dope. Because we finna build these prisons and institute these crack laws. So there goes our self-identity. See, I'm the last generation of gangsters that had pride in being black, that had pride in being able to read a book, had pride in able to be smart. They said, nah, we can't have no more of that. We gonna let this music get progressively ignorant and more self-hating every year. And they did that. And that's why now you got your Cardi B's and you got your Young Thugs, just ignorant, stupid music. You got your 6ix9ines, you got hip-hop don't even belong to black people no more. You got Chinese rappers and Asian rappers. It's diluted, it's like a mutt. Hip-hop used to be a pretty, pretty, pretty brown dog that was ours. Black and brown, just shiny and pretty and strong and bark for us, and we fed it, we nurtured it, we cleaned up after it. It was ours. Now that dog half Mexican, is Hispanic, it's got some Dominican in it, some African in it. It ain't ours no more, man. Now we still create it because they can't make it without us. They can't have nothing to imitate if we don't create it. But now that where the confusion lies, the people who were the original creators of the music and the style and the soul start losing respect for each other. I was just on a post online where black women was cussing each other out over Cardi B versus JT. Either avoid the beef because you don't know these people, but definitely don't be ready to go to war over a Hispanic lady that don't give a fuck about you. And this ain't about her. But I think all these things factor in to why we hate each other. And here's the big one, this phone right here. Now, with this phone and this social media, you got the dopamine of being liked, being appreciated, and being validated. See, I'm from the era you had to earn your validation. You had to be fly for real, like in real life, where you really saw this shit and it was like, oh, this is a good looking nigga. This nigga really hopping out of Cadillacs and shit like that. This nigga really smell like money. Now you don't gotta do that, right? Now the phones got everybody thinking they on a level playing field. And we not, right? But that not being on the level playing field makes the jealousy 1,000 times worse. Cause now that nigga that gotta borrow other people's money to take the money thing on the phone, he really despises the nigga that lives a comfortable life. Cause he know behind the facade, he really broke down and struggling, but now due to the phone, he can't even ask the fly nigga like, yo, bro, how I make some money? Cause it's embarrassing now. See what I'm saying? We don't have the humility no more due to the phone. So it makes us hate people who we feel like live a comfortable life. And I'm gonna say this, I crack jokes, but I've never mistreated a black person. I've never mistreated no person, honestly, because of who they look like or what they look like. But I've never mistreated a black person because of who they was dating or who they was with, because I'm from a generation of blacks where we didn't do that. Whereas the dude who came in with the Brooks Brothers suit got the same treatment as the dude with the Levi's and the bandana. That's my era. And that era has died. So now we just nasty to each other. But it ain't just that we nasty to each other. We dislike each other for ways that we can't even explain. We don't smile at each other. We don't say thank you. We don't say welcome. We don't say ma'am and sir. See, me, I'm old school. I still call black folks ma'am and sir. I call white folks ma'am and sir. It's just a respect that I give to people to show them that I'm respectful of the interaction we having. Now, if you get that respect back, cool. If you don't, cool, I'm going about my merry way. But it's a lot of people, us, that's not happy inside. And y'all got to fix that, man, or we gonna perish. I tell y'all every pod, man, I'm dropping jewels every pod. I ain't got to get on here and buck dance and clown. I want to drop jewels. And these phones got us hating our brother. Because before, a man couldn't see when you went on vacation. You know what I mean? Like, hey, oh, that's a nice looking brother. Now, that nice looking brother from Houston, when he go to a hotel in Chicago, that hotel clerk in Chicago is mad because she got to work at a hotel. Because she been seeing other people in Chicago with the Range Rover and the Benz truck and the girl with the goats and Lamborghinis and all that. So now when this nice looking black woman from Houston come to the hotel, this black couple, she bitter. She see her baby daddy and his girlfriend on the internet taking trips to Greece and Turks and Aruba. So now she hate everybody that represents that because psychologically she trapped in her phone. And a lot of y'all gotta realize, a lot of times these phones are causing you great depression, right? See me, I'm only gonna put on the phone what I want you to see. That's all I'm gonna give you. I'm never gonna give you something that I don't want to share with the world. No matter how much I post, I control what I post. So therefore, I can control what comes back in. If I don't like what's coming back in, who's that, Tyler, the Creator? No such thing as cyberbullying. Put the phone down. But a lot of black people are trapped chasing a life that they think they supposed to have. You ain't had no indicators in your life that you are attractive as you think you are. But yet, your confidence is on 10 because of this phone. Because you competing with people whose image probably ain't even real. As men, a lot of you niggas should be working in warehouses with a shirt on that say Earl. That's it. Going to school, going to work, having a lunchbox, having a wife that pack your lunch, watching TV with your children, and hoping your son make the varsity or the 8th grade basketball team, baseball. That should be your life. But see, this phone got you feeling like, oh, you need an old school. You need to holler at some bitches. A lot of this phone make you women think you more valuable than what you are. You know where your value is? In your real life. And so all this confusion is making us hate each other. See, I'm gonna break it down like a logo set, man. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, it's your boy Sauce. But until we put forth the effort to humanize each other, humanize ourselves first, love each other, work on our surroundings, check your screen time. Your screen time shouldn't be more than clean your house time, family time, exercise time, meditate with God time. These phones got us so nasty, and we so attached to people and celebrities and things that don't give a fuck about us. At least if you tune into me, I'm gonna drop you some jewels, man. I don't want you to feel bad about yourself. I want you to feel good. But if you can't feel good about yourself, I'm probably gonna tell you why in one of these episodes why you don't. Because I've been there. And we gotta learn a universal code of love and respect in the Black community before we self-destruct, right? And we gotta stop these little separate barriers. He mixed, he this, she that, she talk white. Ain't no such thing as talking white. Talk how you wanna talk. Talk to your education level. I've had dudes tell me I talk white, and I'm like, bro, I literally would like break your neck. I may be the most niggerish nigga you know. Just articulate. We gotta stop these dividers. And before I go in this topic, I don't just want to speak to the people who struggling going through it. I want to speak to some of you nice job having niggas, right? A lot of you nice job having niggas, cause see, that's who turn their nose up at me. I don't get as much hate from the trenches because they smell it on me. But a lot of you, I'm supposed to have a nice job and my life's supposed to be better than you niggas. You niggas has got a problem too. Now, true, I didn't go through what you went through, but you didn't go through what I went through. And I always see that jealousy from you niggas. A lot of you college-educated niggas. I call you niggas the personalized license plates niggas. I always get a hint of jealousy from you niggas when you see a fly X street nigga in his life better than yours. I see it all the time. I see it. And this ain't just included the fraternity nigga, 'cause I know some real fraternity niggas. This is more license plates, personalized guy. The guy with the personalized license plate or the plate, the little shit around the plate. That guy. That guy hate when he got the 2015 BMW and the paint chipping. And here come this street nigga in this Audi. You niggas is a problem too. You personalized license plate chick women that hate the chick you thought you looked better than your whole life. You thought your life was destined to be something. Because they told you that dream instead of you working for that dream. They sold you that dream. See, the poor nigga had to work for the dream. The bourgeois nigga thought the dream was going to be given to him. And now you're 40 in a Hyundai. The paint peeling. You can't get it super cleaned out. You're mad. Don't be mad at that woman that hustled up that Mercedes or that Lamborghini. Because you really wanted, your life was based, and this is the license plates guy and girl. Your whole life was based on turning your nose up at niggas like me. And you could never do it. Because when I walk in a room, I got a level of blackness that you had to beg for acceptance to attain. And again, this is not fraternity oriented. This ain't got nothing. This is license plates guy. Now, sometimes license plates guy is in a frat or in a sorority, but a lot of times he's not. Sometimes license plates guy is just a corny ass nigga. But when I see that personalized license plate and I see that foreign car that's over 10, 12 years old, I know I'm gonna get hate from this nigga because he smell the streets on me, man. And I ain't supposed to be here. See, all license plates guy was rooting for me to do was die because he can never be the guy if the guy he imitating still alive. So I don't never want you niggas to think I'm not on your ass. See, you the people, y'all the people that try to manipulate everything to make your son license plates guy. And you're just raising another failed hater. And as soon as you get 40, You realize people can't give you a dream you didn't earn. And that's why it's not a lot of love in the Black community. Between Jack and Jill guy, Boule guy, license plates guy, fraternity guy, gangbanging guy, the thief, the robber, the community con man guy. I ain't forgot about you niggas either. And then the people who just trying to be good people. It's too much bacteria in the petri dish of Black people. And we're going to have a reset soon. We're going to have a code of conduct, a code of ethics that we got to live by and sign a document by that we're going to conduct ourselves in a certain way so we can eliminate community con man guy, youth football coach guy, AAU shoe circuit director guy, even a few of you pro athlete guys. See, we want to do a lot of deviancy to hold our position and make sure it's only one nigga in the circus. A lot of these athletes or they tribes, they got people around, they want to fuck people in the ass and they want to play with poles, but they want to maintain this image in society like they them niggas. But then they want to step on anybody that's organically that nigga. See, all this got to be dealt with in the Black community before we move forward. Because we can't agree on nothing because it's too much bacteria in the petri dish. And now nerd guy wants to be in the same club as street guy and robber guy and community con man guy and I'm ashamed to be gay guy. I'm going to kill you before you find out I'm gay guy. All these guys are outside now. Not to mention the Mexicans, the Africans, the Haitians, assimilation guy. So the culture and the morals of the culture is all over the place. It's too much bacteria in the bowl of Black people. It's too much opinions of non-Black people, not to mention the disagreement and the disloyalty from Black people. See, and then we as Black people ain't even no more. You know when a nigga was a pedophile, community used to go after this nigga. Get this nigga out of here. Send him away. Kill him. I know my pops and uncles done knocked off a couple of pedophiles. Rest in peace, nigga. Out of here. I just checked.